coming. Nobody's ready. No one believes me. And now, it's going to change everything.
Hello everybody and welcome to the first ever devlog for Akemi Project. We are a small group of indie developers working on a very ambitious and fun game. And we're a small team of 4 people, including our programmer, me as a concept artist and 3D modeler, art director. We have a writer, and we also have one responsible for the social media and finances of this whole deal. And today I'd like to present you guys the newest version of the game we've been currently working. Right now we're on pre-alpha, so everything you see right now, it's very raw, it's very early, and there's so much to change. Everything is subjected to change. But if you've been following us in the social media, you probably have seen other stuff that we did. You probably have seen the video of trailer showing the 1.0 where we showed the navigation of the game, the flying mechanics. We want to make a very fun open world action MMORPG, and we want to make everything as dynamic as possible so the game is very immersive. And on this version of the game, I'd like to present you guys with the first basic combat, the basic AI, the little bit of the changes that we did to the navigation, the flying, and yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna guide you guys through all the new changes. Right now you can probably see the screen, and what we have today, you probably noticed right away if you have been following the previous videos or our social medias. If not, quickly going off the tangent, you can follow everything in the description of this video. You'll find our Twitter, which is the most active one. We have an Instagram. We have a Discord server where you can join in to see the real-time updates to everything. So every time we fix a bug, we change a feature, you can check the update and the upgrade list in the Discord. You can ask, interact, even help us with donations and all of that. So let me present you guys to the game. As you guys can see, it's a very early game, early stages. It's very raw, and if you followed us in the social media, you've probably already seen this map. I built this map exclusively for the testing of the flights, and just so we can have a test map to try everything out, the new features. And I made this map a little bit ago, but we added new things, new places to the map where you can test new features. So right away, you can probably notice something that the previous video didn't have, in case you watched it. In case you didn't, there's a huge wonky sword sticking out of his back with no real justification to why it's floating or anything like that. Something that we didn't have previously. I'm not gonna get to it right now. First, I want to show the changes to the flight mechanic, right? So if you haven't seen the video, I'm gonna start over from everything you explained. We have this dude. It's our basic model that we're using for the video. You can run, you can jump, and you can activate hover mode. As soon as you activate hover mode, you enter flight. In hover mode, your mobility is it's faster than your running, but it's slower than your max speed. So in this mode, you pretty much can control around. You can see his legs, his body is very dynamic, he moves accordingly. It's very interesting. You can go straight up the same way you can go straight down, and all the animations are different. It's very cool. So previously on the game, if I press Q, I go into super speed, which it's very self-explanatory. It just goes really fast, and you can see this is nothing new. This is something that we already presented in our previous videos of our trailer and also in the social media. But the new thing that you probably haven't seen yet is we added a new feature for the flight suggested by one of our friends that tested the game. And the things that we already had is the dodge to the right and dodge to the left. So this allows you for very, very sharp maneuvers, getting around corners or do quick 180s, right? It's very it's very stylistic, it's cool, it's fun to do. You can dodge obstacle at last second, which is always very fun to do. And one of the suggestions, while you're in flight mode also works as a auto run or auto navigation, where you only control the mouse and the movement forward is perpetually happening. You just go forward no matter what. You can just control the mouse, and if you press to the sides, you have the dodges. So one thing one of our testers suggested us that it feels kind of empty. There's not a lot of things you can do while you're in fast mode, and while the dodges to the sides are very fun, they wanted to do something similar for, oh, let me look where I'm driving so I don't hit anything. They wanted to have something on the down and the up key so we can have similar to the dodge to the left and to the right to make kind of like more instant jumps of heights up or down. So I'll show you guys how this works. So while you're in super speed, as you saw, I'm gonna enter super speed again. Let's say I want to enter this tunnel. So if in order to do this, I need to aim my camera, angle down, and then angle up, which is very smooth and works fine, but it makes for a really messy camera movement to make this kind of like last second decisions to enter small places and all of that. And while this really helps to the sides, we decided to add the feature that allows you to, boom, jump down. Very, very subtle. It's roughly the same distance for the dodge to the left and to the right, but it works very well to get lower and higher very, very quick. Like here, for example, I'm gonna go quickly high and dodge that little bridge. So now we have all the direction pretty much that you wanted to dodge or avoid in fast speeds. We now have it. So again, you can quickly dodge to the left. I mean to the right. Sorry, I'm a little bit dyslexic. You can also dodge down. You can dodge up. So in very tight corners, something that we really want to introduce to this game is make so the movement and the navigation becomes very important in some missions, like chasing missions or missions where you have a very specific period of time where you need to do this quest, and you got to be very quick and agile, and we want to make a lot of obstacles to make it very challenging. So in the previous video that we showed of the trailer of this game, I made this tiny obstacle course where I use all the movement knowledge that I have to kind of go through it. And now I wanted to quickly show you guys how would this trajectory, this small race would work if I use the current flight system. So I go max speed, first loop, second loop, the height difference, I just press down, adjust, dodge, right here I'll press another down, there we go, very smooth, sharp turn, get a little here so I can angle to the next loop, and here I want to angle so I can do a little drift to align myself to the last loop, and boom. So with this new feature, it made the race adjustments, last second adjustments and dodging very, very sharp and easy, and it makes it much more fun in my opinion than just jittering your camera up and down very quick. So this way it makes it for a much better experience. So I gotta thank one of the close friends of ours that tested the game. Reprimand, you know who you are. Thank you so much for the suggestion. We really appreciate. And if you want to also give a suggestion to what we can change, what we can improve, make sure to join us in the social medias, Discord and Twitter down in the description so you can give us the suggestions. We have the whole process of listening to your feedback and deciding whether it's worth implementing to the game and all of that. So if you really want to influence us and help us in the development of this game and participate, feel free to join any of the social media and send us message or tweets or Discord, whatever you want. So this feature is very cool. It adds a lot to the flight. It makes the life flying in this game much easier, and there's no doubt about that. But there's one thing that probably is bothering a lot of you guys, is that this is a huge sword, and for the people who saw the previous videos, you're probably asking yourself, there wasn't this part of the map before. There's like huge buildings and these red bars, what are those? So today I wanted to implement you guys to our first basic combat. So before I say anything about the combat, I just want to let you guys know this is a very early stage of the combat. We're just starting to set it up. There's a lot of fixing and smoothing and improving to do, but we wanted to just lay out the first combat to make things more interesting. And we have a few enemies up there, but before we get to the enemies, I want to show you guys a little bit of how the weapon works. So you probably can tell the animations are very raw, but as soon as you get your sword out, all of your animation change completely. You can tell it's working fine. So we have a very basic movement set, we have a very basic attack, we have a very basic everything. So I'm going to go through what we currently have. So this is a great sword. So if you press once, it does one swing. It's very simple. It has a little bit of delay in the animation. It's purposely. Oh, that's a hard word to say. My bad. If you press twice, you get a small combo. The second hit is a bit quicker. It's kind of hard to confirm, but as you can tell, every time you hit, it moves you a little bit forward. We currently don't have a perfect animation for everything yet. This is all placeholder and everything is going to change. But as you can tell, every single swing moves you forward. 1, 1, 2. There's a time between you can hit in order to get only the first hit. So 1, 2, you can get both hits of the combo, and just 1, wait, 1, wait, 1, wait. This is pretty much the delay between the clicks that you need to have in order to do the combo. After that, we have another button that gives us the hold option. As you can tell, he gets in a very interesting pose, and the sword starts shining very brightly. I should fix that later because it's a little too much. But if I release, he gives you a little dash with a double swing. So again, currently he's sliding. Later on, it's going to be more of a dash type of thing. So if you have an enemy and you want to close the gap, you hold it. You can use this heavy attack to close the range and hit him. Heavy attacks break blocks. So another thing that we have in this game is block. So we have the option to block, walk with the block, yada yada yada. So this is pretty much the basic combat that we currently have. You can block, you can do 2 simple basic attacks, and you can do 1 heavy charge attack. You also have a counter. I almost forgot about the counter because it's recently added. G. So the counter is capable of breaking the block as well, and it also works as a counter. So while you're blocking, if you quickly tap the attack button, you will get your block out and instantly retaliate. It's very useful for bosses that are very active and you want to get that hit in while you're blocking, but the timing is very specific. So if you get hit by the block and you press the attack too late or too early, nothing will happen. So as soon as you get hit, after the block, you press the attack, you're able to deflect the attack and do some damage. So let me quickly fly to the area. As you can tell, this is a completely new area that we built just for the testing of the combat and the AI. AI is something really hard to work on. We have a very basic AI, but I'm honestly really proud of it. So you can see we have 2 enemies up there. I'm gonna prepare myself. Yeah, there we go. So as soon as you get in range of the enemies, you have auto target, and the auto targets the closest enemy. There's not a lot of visuals now that indicates who you targeted. But as soon as you get into combat range, you are capable of executing a dodge. And it's directional, so any direction you dodge, it will work just fine. You can probably tell there's a little bit of wonkiness in the animations. Again, this is all placeholders. So let's fight these dudes. Let's see what we have to offer here. They're blocking. So let me start with a charge attack. Okay, yeah. So again, you only will charge forward and dash forward if the sword starts shining. If you release a little bit too early, you're gonna just do a normal basic attack. So you gotta hold. As soon as it shines, okay. Again, I forgot to put target on. So if you press the middle click of the mouse button, you put the enemies on target. Now it should work. There we go. Let me dodge that really quick. Let me try this again. So if I hold 2 swings, you saw that this heavy attack not only breaks the blocking, but also staggers the enemy. It's very useful to close the gap and get some damage out. So as you saw, as soon as he attacked me, there's a little kind of like notification, a little like warning on top of his head. That warning means that that attack is unblockable. So the unblockable attacks you need to dodge, and the normal attacks you probably can just block, as I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, this is unblockable. There we go. Yeah, this one hurts. So let's try again. Let's see if... Okay, this guy's want to kill me really bad. So let's try again. Let's see if he hits me with a basic. There we go. As you saw, I successfully blocked his basic attack. I didn't quite get the counter perfectly, but let's use this again. This guy is almost dead. Let's get a swing in. He did a special. So as you saw there, I was attacking the guy to the right, but the guy to the left kind of jumped in front of me and blocked that. That's a very interesting thing that the AI do. There's a lot of features that the AI kind of like make that are a little bit unexpected but interesting at the same time. That's a good thing to take notice. So again, you see him blocking. I'm gonna press G. That was not close enough. I'm gonna come close again. Oh, he's avoiding me real bad. Okay. As you saw, he was blocking. Since I pressed G, I broke his block. I'm gonna charge again, attack, boom, boom. So dodging also cancels your attack animation mid-attack. That way you can dodge at the right time. Let's use the hold attack again. Let's see if we can finish him with this. And yeah, this is a little cool feature. Whenever you get the final blow, it gives you a little bit of a slow motion, which I think it's a really cool feature. It makes the killing blows much more fun. I don't think this is gonna be in all of the enemies. You can see the sword in the ground. It's not gonna be in all the enemies, but in the bigger enemies, we're definitely gonna keep this kind of feature where when you kill him, you feel very rewarding, give that slow motion effect. So let's see this dude. Let's see what we can do about him. Let's see if we can get a counter. See if he hits us. Yeah, that wasn't fast enough. Let's see if he hits us again. Oh yeah, I cannot block that one, so I'm gonna avoid it. Let's come towards him. Yeah, cannot block that one. Okay, hit me. Come on, come on. Oh my god. Well, as you guys just saw, I died. You can probably tell there's no indication yet of your own HP, so there's a little bit of guessing to do, but I think that's gonna make it interesting for this current version. We're still adding everything. So let me try this again. It's harder than it seems, actually. These guys do a lot of damage. Even though there's not a lot of indication, these guys do quite a lot of damage. So let's try again, defeat these two. Let me get the lock in. Okay, put it on target. Let's start with the special. Dodge that. Dodge that again. There we go, got a hit in. I'm gonna charge to close the gap. The second hit didn't hit. Okay, see if we can get a counter here. Nope. Okay, he's blocking. See if we can get open his block. Dodge. Alright. This also break guard, so I can use this to break guard. Okay, that almost hit me. Okay, I think I'm doing much better now. I just needed a little warm up. Okay, that was close. See if we can finish him with this. Okay, the second hit didn't hit. Let's see if we can finish him with a counter. Not quite, not quite. There we go. Little uppercut. Let's go to the next enemy. Okay, I think I'm doing much better now. I always like to start with this charge because it closes the gap and does decent damage. Just need to make sure to hold the button properly. Okay, I got the hit in. Being very careful because these guys are much more dangerous than I expected. They do a lot of damage. See if we can get a block. Oh, I released the block too early. It's fine, it's fine. Get a charge move again. Oh, kind of moved to the side. That's very smart of him. Let's go block. I released the block too early. This one is the unblockable one. So again, the counter is really hard to hit because you need to have a very precise timing to when counter hit. But let's try this again. I want to do this once. Hope I don't. Oh, this I cannot block that. Cannot block that. That's true. I'm just gonna be very careful here. See if I can. Okay, avoid this because it's unblockable. Oh my god. I believe I'm in very low health as well. So let's see what I can do here. Oh, he's blocking, so I can just. There we go. There we go. So we just killed these two little guys. It's very simple combat. Again, it feels good, but there's a lot of improvement to do. I'd say we go in a good direction because it feels very, very fun. And it's also very, very hard to kind of dodge the movements, keep track of everything. So the last thing that we wanted to show you guys is this dude here. So there's a dude. He's slightly bigger, which everybody knows what this means in video game terms. That means he's a boss. Oh, he's just very, very strong. So this guy has a bigger health, more damage, and he's much more dangerous. The animation is still the same, but I want to try to put all of my knowledge of this current combat to see how well I do against him. Just letting you know, guys, he's a different color, which is also a way of video game telling you that he's a different and much stronger enemy. And he has a crown. So yeah, I'd like to assume he's a king of the robots. Yeah, let's see how this works. Let's see how we do against this dude. Okay, I will try to be as careful as possible to see what I can do. He's blocking. See if I can get a charge in. There we go. Oh my god, that barely tickled him. Okay, Let's see if we get another charge in while he's blocking. Not enough distance. We're probably gonna have a better indicator of distance and all the UI parts of the game that will probably help you tell what's going on. But right now, this is what we have. Let's see if we can get another of this hold button. There we go. We got some. Oh, now I can start seeing his health go down. Let's see if we can get a normal hit. There we go. I'm very scared because I don't know how much damage I... Oh, yeah, he just blocked. See if you can press G and break his guard. Nope. Move back. Okay, that attack is dangerous. Let's see. Okay. Break his guard. Oh, like I said, I don't know how much health I have, so I'm very scared of taking too much hits. Let's get a charge in. Okay, like you noticed, you just saw there, I can dodge mid-dash. That's very useful because if you're in the middle of attack and the enemy's doing a stronger attack, you really definitely want to get hit. So let's see if we can get one of these in. Get back. Let's see. Okay, just block that. Let's see if we can break his guard. Get attack in. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, he missed that. Okay, oh my god, that was very close. Let's get in. Two swing. Get back. Let's block. Oh, this is unblockable. Yeah, that was not a smart idea. Let's see if we can get a cool counter. No, that was a late counter. Okay, that was dangerous. Get another swing in. There we go, nice. So as you saw there, you can get a very quick dodge out and still complete your hit. So on the second swing of the holding button, on this button, you can dodge right before the animation hits. So you still get the hit in and you're safe. You can also move while you charge this button, so you can change the direction, and you dash in the direction that your character is looking. So let's get this. Okay, the second didn't hit. Let's try to get one hit. Let's try to see the double combo. 1, 2, he blocked. Let's dodge that. Since he's blocking, counter. There we go. I'm very scared, guys. Oh. Okay, we got some hits in. 1, 2. We're doing very well. 1. Break a block. Dodge. Let's get another one of these. Okay, cannot block that. Okay, let's see if we can break his block again. Get it. Oh. Okay. That was not smart. That was not a good trade for us. I shouldn't have traded that. Oh my god. Break the guard. Okay, we blocked successfully. He moved back while we did the counter. I really want to get the counter in, so while he does that, let's get a quick one of those. He's blocking. Break the block. Okay, dodge that. Oh my god. I think I'm very low health. Let's try to be OP. It's time to be OP. Okay. There we go. Like I said, the combat is very, very simple, but I'm not gonna lie, this is very fun. This is actually challenging to some point. There's a lot of cleaning up to do, but we really wanted to share where we currently are in the game to get you guys excited. Let's see if we can get a counter, a proper counter. Come on. Oh, it's so hard to do. Okay, let's get another hit in. Oh god. Oh, he's very low. Like I said, hopefully you guys liking this video. I'm gonna end as soon as I get this guy killed somehow. Okay, I really want to finish with this double charge. Let's see if we can get this. Come on, come on. Oh god, that didn't hit. Okay, let's see if we can get a kill with the counter. Oh my god, you kidding me? Well, that was unfortunate. As you could, I can't even speak. As you guys can see, he had a pixel of a life, and I died. Wow. But anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. There's a lot of new features coming. There's a lot of fixing coming. There's a lot of, how I can say, we're adding a lot of new aesthetic stuff to make the game look prettier too. We're progressing together with the graphics and the animations and the programming. So hopefully for the next devlog we're gonna have a lot of new stuff to show you and a much better and cleaner combat too. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I'm a bit upset that I lost. I can't seem to win against this guy. I was so close. Every time I try it off camera I always lose to him, so maybe I'm just not good enough. But we have already some people trying this version of the game, and if you really like what you're seeing, if you like the flying, if you like the combat, make sure, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but follow us on the social medias, follow us on Discord, and if you really like what you're seeing and you want to join in on this, make sure to participate in comments, suggestions, features that you think would be cool for the game. And hopefully you enjoyed Akemi so far. Yeah. This is our first kind of devlog showing our the update of the pre-alpha 1.1, adding the combat and the AI together with the flying update with the dodge up and down. And this is it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you liked, please share with other people, game enthusiasts. Make sure a lot of people see this. If you enjoyed and you want to see this improve and get better, support us. Even with your view is very important, because the more people see it, the more we get encouraged to make the game. Because we're not getting anything out of this. We're just doing it purely out of love for developing. So thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next update. Yeah, I'll see you in the next update. I'll see you in the devlog episode number 2. And that's it. Bye bye. See ya.